dashing. He's door dashing. He's a door dashing dasher, and he has a pet named Dasher. No, that doesn't work. Hi guys, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever applies to you. How are you doing? I know I haven't done a video in a while. Life has just been very busy and it just has a way of getting away from you, and before you know it's been like a month since you've done a video. But I definitely wanted to chime in here and talk about Christmas and talk about gifts and talk about tips and ho 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 and all that good stuff. Ho ho ho! How's it going? How's your holiday season? How are your sales? Might have been pretty good. I have noticed a lot of my lower dollar items have been selling other than the higher dollar items. But when a bunch of them sell in a day, it kind of makes up for it. I think it's slowing down a little bit more. People only have like a day or two to ship out their items before it can get there by Christmas. Today is, what is the date today? John, what's the date?
Oh, it is, today's Tuesday, right?
I guess.
17th.
17th. Pop your head in. Say hi. You haven't seen John in a while. Oh, you got to come over here.
Okay. Hi. Oh, I'm having a bad hair day. Excuse me. It's raining
you
outside.
know it's going to be on camera. No.
Have a good video.
Okay. See ya. All right. Got the cats in here, got one up in the loft and one over here. And this is my packing guest room. Packing room, I guess we usually call it the cat room because we don't have guests too often, let the cat out. We don't have guests too often. We did over Thanksgiving. It was really fun to have everyone here. It went by too fast. We're only here a couple of days, so it was really fun. So it's usually just a guest room. You know, I've showed it to you guys before, and the cats are in here, so we call it the cat room, but now it's my gift wrapping room. See the mess. It's this is the table I use. I was using the bed, but it was a little low, so I used that chair over there and I put it up to this table, and then there's a whole bunch of gifts down there I gotta wrap up. And there's my messy makeup table. But I changed that up a little bit, made it a little more beachy. I put that up there. That's John scuba diving on his first honeymoon with his first wife. And there's Oliver. Oliver, say hi. Always facing the wrong way. I just put that cat bed up there I got from a thrift store, and he loves it. And then those are all like my blankets and bags and stuff and pillows and stuff. And yeah, that's just John's clothes he's got to put away, and the rest is about the same. I thought we'd talk about a little bit about reselling during Christmas time. I mean, one of the great perks is to get more sales. You know, it's just a fact that people buy more stuff on eBay during the holidays. I'm kind of dreading January. I'm usually by mid-January, people have bought all their stuff and they're out of money. So you got to really do promotions and sales to get the sales, but that's okay. I'm enjoying December and pre-Christmas right now with the sales. Any tips or tricks you guys are doing? How is life right now? Are you wrapping gifts like me, frantic buying, shopping? I'm doing a lot of my shopping on Amazon. I'm also gifting from my thrifted inventory. I always do that. And I'm also thrifting more, looking for more gifts. Like me and my hubby, we do like some Amazon gifts, and then we do thrifted gifts. So it just makes it more fun. That's one of the perks of a reseller, is you can gift out of your inventory, or when you go thrifting, you could buy gifts then. And so a lot of my gifts are a mixture of thrifted gifts and new gifts. So my son Jeremiah, who's usually very difficult to buy for, he actually told me what he wanted this year. And see if you guys have ever heard of this. It's called automaton. I'll pop a picture up on the screen. And I've already wrapped it. I would have showed it to you guys. I found out that it's a musical instrument from Japan. Close the door. And musical instrument from Japan, and I guess you slide it on the, it's long and it's got a rounded bottom, and which is like a face, and then you kind of slide here and then you squeeze the face. I don't know. I was just looking at the pictures on the box. I'm going to have my son demonstrate for us once he gets it. And I found it comes in 3 sizes. You got the small one for kids, then you got the standard, and then the deluxe. And so the standard's like for, beginners. And so it was the small one. And then the one I got, the deluxe, the tallest one is like 16 or 17 inches, is, for somebody who's intermediate to expert. And Jeremiah said the deluxe is fine, $70, but that's okay. And wrapped that up for him. Then got a few other gifts for my kids. Noah wanted, he wants an electric razor, shaver, and dustbuster, and he also wants some cookbooks. Because both my kids live in the office of our good friend and our pastor. And he has an office with 2 rooms that have like sinks, and they don't have a restroom or anything, but the restroom's in the office building. So they just live side by side in their little rooms, and they also have a kitchen. It's like a community kitchen, but during the week nobody's there. I mean, on the weekends nobody's there, so it's just for themselves. My son wanted like a cookbook he doesn't have to use the oven, so I got him one like a man cookbook for skillets on the stove, and I'm also getting a microwave one so he could just do like mugs in the microwave. It's kind of cool. So, and John, I got a few things. I didn't want to do this video talking about what gifts I got everyone, but I hope they like them all. My sister loves The Chosen, and so do John and I. It's a wonderful Christian depiction of the Bible, of Jesus and his disciples in the Old Testament. It's wonderful, and my sister's just in love with it. Her and her husband watch. There's 3 seasons, I believe. I think we're on the 4th season. There's gonna be like 7 in total, and they watched them over and over. And so I got her like this necklace from The Chosen that I just ordered. And so I'm sure she'll be thrilled with that. But when I thrift out of my inventory, you guys, I'm very picky. I just make sure the item is in like new or new condition, and that it's something the person's really going to want. But the good thing about my family is I just tell them, I say, hey, 2 things. One is my mom and my sister are very similar, and they like the same thing. So I say, hey, Susie, I'm giving this to you, but if you don't want it and mom wants it, give it to her, and vice versa. Mom, if you don't want it and Susie wants to, give it to her, or they share because they live in the same home. My mom lives with my sister and my brother-in-law lived with my mom after my dad passed away. So it's kind of fun that way. And I also tell them, if there's anything I've given you don't want, it's the thrifted stuff, just give it back and I could just resell it. A lot of these things are already listed on eBay, so I just delist them and relist them. And it's a lot of fun, you guys. I can't think of a better business than reselling. I just love it so much. I've done it for 23 years and I'm not slowing down anytime soon. So I just wanted to do a little more of the tips. Thought we could center around Christmas, but the tips I have in here are just general. But a couple of Christmas tips. Obviously, I don't know the cutoff for the post office, but you only have like a day or 2 now, being the 17th, December 17th, until you can ship your packages and get them there on time. I mean, I think it might be tomorrow is the cutoff. So get your items shipped out, not only to your customers, but to your friends and family, whoever you're gifting to. Get those out soon. And do not wait in line at the post office and buy the postage there. If you're not going through eBay, go through Pirate Ship or go to the post office's website, which is USPS.com, and they have a place that's called Click and Ship. So you just put in the information. That way you're not paying extra fees. When you go to the post office, you have to pay these extra fees. And, my husband drops off my eBay shipping packages for me, bless his heart. And he sees all these people standing in line, and it's like, why, people, why? You just want to tell them, but you can. You're at the post office. You're not going to take revenue away from the post office, but you just want to. They look at him like jealous, like, oh, how do you get to drop off your packages? You don't have to wait in line like us. Well, if you use either Pirate Ship or USPS.com, you wouldn't have to wait in line either. You could just drop the gifts off at the counter like we do. But anyway, okay, and that's the other thing. And also one thing I want to do, and I haven't done it yet, consider adding overnight, not just overnight, express shipping to all your listings. I'm going to be doing that. I should have done that before. But, on all my listings, I either do first class or priority, but if it's over £1, you have to do priority. I also I do USPS, Ground Advantage, and then I do FedEx. I add those 2 options for all my items that I'm listing or trying to sell for over £1. If it's under £1, I offer USPS Ground Advantage, which that includes first class and priority mail, and that's the only one I offer. But now that we're getting so close to Christmas, you might want to just select all your listings, edit those, and add as another shipping method, express shipping. Now there's a few. You could do them through the post office, USPS. You could do it through UPS or FedEx. They all have options for express shipping, because it's going to get down to the wire, and then people are going to realize, oh, I got to get this gift before Christmas, or I forgot, or they just found it. They found it in your store and they want to buy it. So they might be asking you when it gets closer to Christmas, how do I get this quickly so I can gift this at Christmas? You could offer them express. And then the other thing, if you don't have express shipping added to your listings and somebody messages you and say, hey, I want to buy this item, but can you add express shipping so it gets there by Christmas? You can go into your listing and add it. And it's going to be more expensive for them. They're going to have to pay for that. Express shipping is much more expensive than priority. But some people don't mind. They'll pay for it. So that's another thing you might want to consider, is adding express shipping to all your listings. Another thing I do, and you don't have to do this, but I just do it because I'm in the holiday spirit and a festive mood. And I get packaging that's like, for Thanksgiving, I got packages with like autumn leaves on it. And for Christmas, I got one with like a bow. It's red and white with a bow. It's for like representing Christmas. I got labels that say Happy Holidays on them. And I'm a label person. I don't know, I hope it doesn't annoy people, but I do put labels on my packages, and I put Happy Holidays, and I have a few thank you and smiley faces that I add on there just to brighten their days, so they get the package and they smile, hopefully. So that's one thing you could do, just to kind of add some, cheer to their lives. The other thing I've heard people do is they get tissue paper, and they wrap their items in tissue paper. So you could do red or green or Christmassy style tissue paper, just to add a little flair to your packages. So it's just not a regular package like they can get any time of year. Stand out, be different, make it fun for them. If that is something you want to do, you don't have to do that. It's just another tip if you want to do something fun for Christmas. Oh, the other thing you could do for your shipping, in addition to adding express shipping, you change your handling time. So let's say you have a 2-day handling time right now. You can do a 1-day or same day handling time. So what that does is it kind of puts you at the top of the list. Let's say there's several sellers selling an item you're selling, and a buyer comes along, and let's say it's close to the same price, and they can't decide, oh, well, Cindy's offering to ship it the same day. I'm going to pick her because it's probably going to get there sooner than Joe, who's not going to ship it for 2 days. So that also kind of might help you get a sale or sales, because you have a shorter handling time, so that the buyer will know, okay, they're going to ship this right away. I just bought a camera. I finally bought a camera. I bought it on eBay, and the guy, probably within an hour, he got it all packed up and ready to ship, and he took a picture of the label, and he said, this is going out in the mail today. There was just a nice little extra touch that I've never done that, but you can do that just so the person is assured that this item is going to be shipped quickly. Whatever will edge you out over other buyers, just kind of, give you the sale other than somebody else. Now, if you're the only one selling that item, well, of course, you can have a slower handling time, most likely, and the person will most likely buy the item. But just whatever you can give yourself an edge, it will really, really help. And one thing I wanted to mention is after Christmas, you're probably going to be getting some returns, probably more than you normally get, just because, you're going to get those people who, maybe the person they bought it for doesn't want it, so they're going to return it, or they just have regrets about it. But a lot of times it's just like stores have higher returns after Christmas than any other time of year. So just expect on eBay you're probably going to get returns. I've already gotten a couple of returns lately. They're never fun. It's always a big letdown, especially if it was a high cost item. I have a $30 return coming to me. It was my fault. I bought these Laura Ashley sheets at a rummage sale, and they were all bundled up in a package, and I thought they were new. They weren't. They had stains on them, and I'm like, why would somebody sell pillowcases at a rummage sale? They're stained, but it could have been an older person and they didn't realize. So that's another tip for you. If you buy something from a rummage sale or a thrift store or somewhere used, even if you think it's new, inspect the package. And if it's been open previously, take it out of the package and look at it. I could have maybe Folex those, which is a stain remover, and washed them and maybe gotten the stain out, and I wouldn't be having a $30 return now. They're on the way sending it back to me. And the other thing about that is I had another return for these markers. I mentioned it a few months ago for our anniversary. John and I went to Kennewick, and we went to a thrift store there, and I bought these markers. Well, it never occurred to me that they're older markers, so they might be dried out, and that's exactly what it was. I didn't even attempt to even check them out. I could have opened the box and tried out the markers, see if they're dried out. It never occurred to me, this is an older package, maybe the markers are dried out. So if you're selling markers and they're vintage or old, used, make sure you try them out. Even if it's sealed in the box, they do have an expiration date. So these might have been a few years old, and never occurred to me. I thought, oh, cool. And it was for back to school. And I thought, oh, I'm selling markers for they're worth $20, but you're going to lose that money once you sell them and the person has to return them because the item didn't work. So just be careful, you guys, when you're selling items. I'm a 23-year seller and I'm still making mistakes. And to go along with that is be careful with your buys. I still make bad buys. I bought these pumpkin dispensers. They're ceramic. They were from Target. I made a video on it too. I got like 10 of them. Well, it was like $12. They were really inexpensive. I got a bunch of them and I thought they would sell, and not one has sold. And now I've had to really discount them heavily. And I know it's probably not selling because the shipping is high. That live and learn. I won't get those again. I'll probably just end up donating. I have a whole bunch of them and they're in the garage. So just, again, be careful. I did research and they did sell, but mine are not selling. And I bought way too many of them. Maybe I could have just gotten one. But again, it's just $12, a $12 loss. And I learned a lesson. So that's okay. That's okay. I'm still learning. I'm still growing, just like everybody. And one thing I wanted to mention as well, it's nothing to do with Christmas, it's just a general reselling tip, is don't just sell items you like. I mean, we all like selling items we like. There's plenty of things I bought. I'm very excited about it because I like it and I'm very excited to sell it. Well, sometimes it's not going to be a good seller anymore. Maybe it was in the past, but it's not now. Like I bought things sold well in the past for good money and now they don't. It's probably because it's a saturated market or there is not a market for it anymore. So you have to change and evolve with this business. You can't just always say, okay, I'm going to buy this item because this sold well for me in the past and it always will. No, there's Jingle Pals that I've always done well with every year. I got 3 of them at a thrift store, maybe paid, I don't know, $10 for all 3 or something like that. And maybe it's 10 to 15 bucks. And in the past, I've done very well with those. And I've put that on this channel saying, get these are great sellers. I sold 1 out of 3 about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and the other 2 are just sitting there. And I really think it's because it's a saturated market. I know that I saw when I was listing them, a lot of people had them for sale. So I have mine about 20 bucks. Maybe I need to reduce them to $15, $16 and just get them out the door. Christmas is in 7-8 days. Yeah, it's getting down the wire. And the other thing is I have a lot of Christmas items that haven't sold. So I lotted some of them up. I lotted up some of my ornaments. I lotted up some of my home decor, the decorations, the Christmas decorations, lotted up some of my stockings. I'm not sure stockings was a good idea. I'm probably gonna have to rethink that one and take that listing down. But I'm just trying to get things out the door. And sometimes lots are a good idea and sometimes they're not. It depends what it is. I just lotted up a bunch of peacock items. They were just different things. It was like a corkscrew and a picture and a figurine and just different things. Peacock, and I thought I was gonna get 20 bucks for that. I think I sold that for 12. And then I had to pack them all up because they were breakable, but I packed them all up and put them in a box. It was like in a medium box. It wasn't too bad, but sometimes lots are good because, and I'm talking about bundles, you guys, bundling items. You're getting all those things out the door. You don't have to sell them individually. You don't have to pay the individual listing fees on those. It's freeing up your inventory for another item that you could put in your inventory. And somebody gets a bundle of something. I know some people sell mystery boxes or mystery bundles. I'm not into that. I thought about buying one, just have I saw one, it was $10 plus shipping for 6 ornaments they pick out. And I'm like, oh, whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-die.
I know they have varying degrees of boxes. Like they probably have them up to $100. And of course, the more you pay, the more inventory you'll get. And it might be kind of fun, just to do it once, just to see what you get. But you're at the mercy of the seller and whatever they pick out for you. I did do some grab boxes, they're not boxes, bags at Goodwill, and I thought that was fun. I did like 3 of them for ornaments. You got a big, huge bag of ornaments for $3. Some of them were $2.99, some were $3.99, $4.99, $5.99, and $6.99. So I got like one for $2.99, 2 for like $4.99. I thought it'd be fun because I thought I could sell one item. It will pay for the cost of the bundle. The cost of the bag. But you know what? I bought these things way too late. I just got my Christmas stuff listed recently, and it's like too late. They're probably not going to sell till next year, but Christmas does sell year round, so I list them anyway. Even if you're listing in January, you can if you want, or you can hold on to them until November. I'd rather I hold on to some things. Like I have some St. Patrick's Day stuff. I'm gonna wait till it gets closer, but just get it listed. I say if it's in your death pile and it's just in your way and you just want to get it listed and get it into your inventory area, maybe just list it. Like I said, Christmas sells year round. But I'm living and learning not to buy those bags of ornaments. Now those grab bags are fun. If I've gotten those at Goodwill, like a bag full of like plush or toy cars or toys or just miscellaneous decor. Value Village and Savers, I guess it's the same company. They had 2 different stores. They have like a wall of bags, and those are so much fun to go through. We don't have a Value Village near us anymore. We used to live near one, but when we go visit my kids, sometimes we go there, and it's a lot of fun just to go through those bags. And if the bag is inexpensive enough, if you sell 1-2 items out of the bag, depending what they are, they could more than pay for the cost of the bag. So bags are fun, but just whatever you buy, just be careful and don't just buy things that have sold in the past. You need to comp them unless it was a recent sale. comp them. Also, my husband likes to buy things like filters or air purifiers or humidifiers or sporting goods. And I'm like, I really don't want to, it's boring. But he's made us a lot of money because I went to buy it myself. So I bought it and it ended up selling. And I said, thank you, honey. Like, he just sold a tennis racket. And usually I don't do that well with tennis rackets. They can sit in the shelf for years and don't sell for much. But this was a $120 tennis racket. And I'm like, I really don't want to. And he's like, come on, it's $120. So I bought it. And I'm thinking, okay, we're going into winter. It's not going to sell till summer. But it sold within a couple of months. I think we got $80 for it. So I had to, eat crow, as they say. So that's another thing. If you have a partner or a friend or somebody who's reselling with you, or they're shopping with you and sourcing with you, take their advice. A lot of times I tell my husband, no. And then he just fights for the item. He's like, come on, I saw the comps. And I'm like, okay. Other times, not only have I done bad buys, but he's done bad buys because I listen to him. But that's okay, you guys. It's not about that. It's about the thrill of the hunt, how fun it is just to shop together, to be together, and just enjoying your shopping and your sourcing and getting it listed and getting it sold. We all make mistakes. We're all going to have those fouls, those things we should never have bought or we lost money on. There's things I bought listed for years and I finally donated. So, well, that was a big fat zero, but that's okay. It's just part of it. Just like returns are part of the business. Buying bad buys are part of the business. You just got to roll with it. I've always said attitude is everything, and it really, really is. It's very important to have a good attitude and to just love what you do. Just love this business and just keep going. Keep on going. I have my note. Keep going. And and again, as far as also the last thing I had a note on there was expiration dates. If you're going to sell ink cartridges or any kind of food item or just any items that has a shelf life, look for that expiration date, and you need to put that in the listing. Now, I have sold expired ink cartridges, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. Just put it in your listing. It's better to have a non-expired item that you're listing, and you got to be careful because some things, even though they've expired, can be good and still working on things. They're bad. They're going to degrade or crumble or make you sick or just not work. Their use is just, it's not going to be usable. So just be careful, you guys, but have fun. This is a holiday season. Go out shopping and thrifting and enjoy the holiday music and the decorations and the good cheer, the people out there happy, and say hello, God bless you, Merry Christmas, and just have a good time, because this is a really fun time of year, and it's a time to be thankful for our family and our friends and our business and the profit that we're getting out of the business. This business allows me to stay home, and I don't have to go to a job every day and have a boss and to, listen to and follow their rules. And I've had some bad experiences with bosses in my work life. I'm 61 and I worked until I was 55, 58. I don't remember when I retired. It's been about 5 years. And I didn't start working until I was 18 and a half. I know John worked at like 9 years old doing a paper route, but it's a long time to work. And I'm just so thankful to have a job that I could work from home. I don't have to drive somewhere. I don't have to use gas, wear and tear on my car. I could just stay at home and work in my office. I cleaned my office yesterday, you guys. I just feel so much better. I still have a few death piles. My mom gave me a lot of clothes from my dad, and I just took it off her hands, even though I had a death pile, because I know that's a burden to her, and it's a burden to her to have to donate it. So I told her, I go, Mom, I'll just take it from you. So now I've gotten death piles from all these clothes, and all hard goods I've also thrifted. So work on your death piles. I'm going to do that. I'm not letting it stress me out or bother me. I'm going to get these death piles listed. I will do it. So that's another thing. If you got death piles, just work on it. Don't let it stress you out. Just if you have someone to help you, like my husband offered to help, he's been really busy. He's doing DoorDash, you guys. It's been working great. It's really fun. He's semi-retired, but it's just nice to have a little extra money for Christmas. So he's dashing. He said he's
Eat crow.
dashing. He's DoorDash. He's a DoorDashing dasher, and he has a pet named Dasher. No, that doesn't work. So what would you go? DoorDashing dasher named Dasher. That's it. Anyway, he loves it, and it's really great. So right now he's relaxing because I think he's gonna work tomorrow. But that's the thing, you can pick your own hours, you can pick your own days. It's really nice, and he can be home when he wants. Like Thanksgiving, he took 3 days off, and then he went right back to dashing. And I'm at home doing eBay, so it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. I work from home, I list, I ship, I answer customer service questions. I maintain all the supplies and everything I need for the business in my office. And well, not everything. I've got a garage, which has all my inventory in it. But I'm just so thankful to have this home, and we have this extra room, and I'm working on my wrapping. I should be all done wrapping my gifts within a couple days. I'm not going to wait to the last minute. So yeah, you guys might want to get everything done. So you're not doing it on Christmas Eve, you have time to relax. And we'll be gone from Christmas Day till 2 days after. So we're just going to be a couple days. We don't stay at my mom's house. We stay at a motel about 10 minutes from her house. And my kids are going to be staying at it's a cute little, maybe I'll film there. It's a cute little motel nearby. And they just got these little cute theme rooms. And it's just fun. And the owners it's a family-owned business, and they're really nice people. So my kids are going to be staying right next to us in the room. So it's going to be really fun. I'm really looking forward to it. But anyway, you guys, happy holidays. Enjoy your reselling business. If you need to be like me and put your store on vacation while you're gone, don't stress it. Don't worry about it. I always allow sales when I'm gone. It's up to you if you want to or you don't. But you could also extend your handling time if you don't want to put on sale. You can extend that. If you don't want to do a vacation mode, you can extend your handling time for, like, let's say you're going to be gone 3 days, 3 days handling time, whatever. I don't do that. I just do vacation mode. I always get sales regardless, usually less, but that's okay. So anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, you guys. I'm gonna dash. And I love you so much. I love all of you that watch, all of you that watch and support me. And if you're a subscriber, thank you. If you're not, please consider subscribing. Thank you for all the likes or the shares. I just so appreciate that, you guys. All right, well, happy holidays. Probably won't see you before Christmas. Maybe I will, I don't know. Love you so much. Appreciate you so much. Happiest of holidays. Take care. Bye-bye. This is the Christmas tree in my office. Isn't that cool? Got that at a thrift store. Love the bottom. This is the base. And it came with most of those ornaments. I added a few. I added the bow. That's the tree topper. And it's just nice to have a little Christmas tree in my office. One thing I forgot to mention, you guys, if you haven't heard about this, there's a really fun Christmas reality show called, sorry about the shadows, here I'll go like this, called Mr. Christmas. It's on the Hallmark Channel. It came out in October, but I just discovered it. And you just go to Amazon Prime and you type in Mr. Christmas. It's not Mr. Christmas, it's Finding Mr. Christmas. And the first episode is free on Prime, and then you just subscribe to the Hallmark Channel, which is like $6.99 a month. It's very minimal, and watch the rest. And I'm on the last episode where they're going to crown Mr. Christmas. Did a bad thing though. I watched the latest Hallmark Christmas movie, and it had the winner in that. So I know who the winner is, but that's okay. It's really super fun. It's just like if the whole family could watch. It's just really wholesome fun. So just wanted to mention that. Ho, ho, ho. Bye.